Hey guys, Alan here from StretchSense. In this video we will be going over our plugin for Maya, how to remap your hands, and how to stream hand data directly from Hand Engine into your character inside Maya. Let's begin.
Alright, first thing we need to do is to download and set up the Maya plugin. To do this, just head over to the StretchSense website, sign into your account, and download the Hand Engine plugin for Maya. Once downloaded, just extract the zip file and open up the folder. As you can see here, there are different versions of Maya that the Hand Engine plugin can work with. For this example, I will be using Maya 2020, so here I'll just open up the 2020 folder. Inside, we will find the Python file for the plugin. Now, if you don't have any other plugins already installed for Maya, just copy this Python file and find the directory where you have Maya installed and just paste it in here. Once you have the Python file pasted, we will need to set the directory location for the plugin. To do this, just open up this maya.env file here using a text editor such as Word or Notepad and just type this in all in caps, maya underscore plug underscore in underscore path space equals space, and now just copy and paste the current folder location. Save and exit, and now the plugin should be ready. If you already have other plugins installed, your Maya plugin path may already be set to a different location. To check this, just open up the maya.env file here and see where the plugin path is set. If it is set at another location, you will need to find that folder path and just paste the Hand Engine Python file here for all your plugins to work. Alright, with that set up, let's open up Maya and see if our plugin has been set up properly. Just head over here to Windows, Settings and Preferences, Plugin Manager, and here at the top you should see the Hand Engine plugin. With the plugin ready, we can come back to this once we've set up our character and remapping in Hand Engine. Before we get into Hand Engine, there are a few things that we need to check for on our character FBX file. The first thing that we need to check for is to make sure that the character is in a T pose where the hands are in a pedal L pose. Make sure that the thumbs are facing Z positive like in this example here. There should be no keyframes or animation in this FBX file as it will only be used in Hand Engine as a reference for remapping purposes. The next thing we need to do is to make sure that the character skeleton is defined or characterized. So here on the right side I have the Human IK tab open, and on the left here in the outliner I'm just going to select the character skeleton. With the skeleton selected, I am now just going to create the character definition, and now I am just going to rename the character. Once done, we can start defining each bone until all the necessary bones have been defined. With the character all set up, we can export this file as a FBX and start our remapping in Hand Engine. To set up our remap, just click on the Tools menu and click on Remapping. A new window will pop up, and here we will open up our custom character FBX file that we had just exported, or you can simply drag and drop the file here. As you can see, the remap profile name is automatically set to the file name, but you can rename this to whatever you like. Down here we will need to select our left and right hand root. Just click on the drop down and look for the left hand root. It should automatically populate the left and right hand target once you've selected it. Now what we need to do is just match up the bones of the Hand Engine asset to our custom character. This process is straightforward, but if there's anything you're unsure of, you can head over to our knowledge base which goes over everything in detail. We will be using this guide here which basically outlines the hand map for the Hand Engine asset, where you can use to see what each bone refers to. Back in Hand Engine, we will continue to match the bones up with our custom character. Here you can see that our custom character has an extra thumb forebone, whereas the Hand Engine asset does not. We can just skip this one, and in 99% of cases this should work just fine. Continuing on to the index, you can see here that our custom character's index bone starts at 1, whereas here in the drop down we can see that we have an index 0. So going back to the guide in the knowledge base, we can see here that the bone 0 refers to the metacarpal bone. As our custom character does not have metacarpals, we can just ignore this one and select 1 instead. Now we can just continue on with index 2 and 3, and once again we can just skip index 4. Just continue down the column and match each bone with the appropriate option, skipping the ones where you need to. Once that has been all done, just hit submit, close the window and head back to the main UI. Now we will be able to see that here we have an option in the remapping target dropdown. Go ahead and select the new target that we had just created for both hands. Alright, now we are ready to start streaming. Just make sure that you have your gloves connected and calibrated, and then down here there should be a toggle option to start streaming. As you can see, the left hand is now streaming into port 9000 and for the right hand 9001. If the streaming icon here in the status bar is green and the remap target has been set, everything is ready to go. Back in Maya, we can import our character FBX file and enable the hand engine plugin. Once enabled, the small window will pop up, and to start streaming, just look for the ports where the gloves are streaming into, in this case 9000 and 9001, and select the namespace here for your character if there is any. If not, you can just leave it blank. Connect the two gloves, and now you are successfully streaming hands into Maya. And that covers our tutorial video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our support team, or you can contact us directly through our Discord channel. Thanks for watching.